Thursday, everybody. Welcome to Basket Pinas Predicts, powered by 1xBet. So we're going to be discussing everything that has to do with basketball. Today, we're going to be talking about PBA. We're going to do a recap and we'll discuss the future of the games together. Ako po si Mara Aquino, ang inyong host. And of course, kailangan palagi akong may partner dito. Welcome back to Nico Rocha.
Thanks, Mara. Hi, guys. I'm Nico Rocha. Back here again for you guys. And sino bang guest natin ngayon, Mara?
Oh, one of my favorites, Hans Galeria. I've worked with him so many times before. Finally, you're here dito sa Basket Pinas Predicts.
I mean, I'm excited to figure out kung ano ba yung kailangan ko i-predict dito. And with all of the games that are happening, I don't know what's about to happen, honestly. But this is, a lot of basketball that we want to talk about. And I love talking about basketball. So let's do it.
And that's also because you work in the basketball world. Not just esports, you're in sports as well. I know you're a commentator.
I am. I mean, it was like a weird step kasi parang kailangan ko talaga siyang gawa ng paraan like from the start. I don't know how I'm gonna traverse it, like trying to balance basketball and commentary at the same time. But either way, I feel like I've gotten a grasp of it, and fortunately, it also, kept me close with my nature na parang gusto ko talagang magawa ng paraan yung basketball in some way.
So it's nice. We love having commentators here because you guys think a certain way. So we're gonna get your input on a lot of the things that happened in the PBA. And now we're gonna be discussing the updated group standings. Group A, Group B. Let's check it out. Okay, ang nagsa-stand out talaga sa akin dito, tignan nyo sa Group A. Converge right now is number 3. Number 3, okay, I never thought I would see Converge this high in the group standings. And sa Group B naman, bumaba na yung Blackwater Bossing. I was hoping they're gonna keep on going up, but they got them figured out now.
Tingnan mo yun, even though yung NLEX Road Warriors -4 naman, they're still in it. Number 4 sila. So yung mga next games ng NLEX will be crucial. While yung mga nasa Group B yung top 3, parang sitting pretty, I think we could say that. Pero yung going back to Group A, Converge, that is definitely a surprise. Nung 2 and 4 sila, kala ko, okay, ito na, growing pains of the team. Then biglang, they went on a streak. Tapos natalo nila yung mga teams na that they were supposed to, actually, they were beating teams that they were supposed to lose at. Pero panalo sila. So ito yung gusto ko sa PBA. It's just the unpredictability this conference.
It really worked with the whole, the management team ng Converge. It really made a difference. For you, Hans, anything that stood out for you here? Any surprises?
Honestly, rain or shine. We've seen them in the Final Four, and then all of a sudden, kumbaga parang neck and neck sila ng SMB. So that is somewhat of a surprise to me, given that rain or shine only made the semifinals last conference, and that was all Filipino. So parang that's the potential that the full-on roster could give, especially with Kailan Chongson and Felix Lemetino part ng lineup. It was actually a surprise for me, given that, Felix Lemeti, Mara Nico, no one knew who he was until the draft combine. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, he's like, what? Probably a Rookie of the Year candidate. We're about to figure it out.
For sure.
Alam mo, eventually later on, let's do a vote for Rookie of the Year.
Pwede,
pero ngayon,
game ako mag-vote.
Mag-recap muna tayo sa naganap sa Rain or Shine Last Painters and NLEX Road Warriors. Papakita natin ang score ngayon. Shirong, overtime, 123-114. Nanalo ang Rain or Shine by 9 points. And if you take a look, dikit ang laban all throughout. It was just Rain or Shine leading first quarter by 1, NLEX leading by 5, Rain or Shine again by 6. So up, down, until finally nagkaroon tayo ng overtime. And ang standout sa akin dito, yung import ngayon ng NLEX is Daquan Jones. Daquan Jones, he scored 49 points in that game. Pero kapos pa rin kontra Rain or Shine. It's just Rain or Shine had too much firepower.
Yeah, I guess so. And another thing is siguro yung NLEX having chemistry issues. Because again, you're gonna have to take note of having a player nakakasali lang sa lineup mo. And then ilalagay mo kagad siya in a situation na parang, if we don't win this, pressure cooker tayo kagad. We have a chance of being eliminated. And that's not a good sign because, again, the pressure is going to be on Daquan Jones na parang, I have to perform to the best of my abilities for me to be able to do something about it na parang maialis kami sa out of playoff contention. But you're right. You did mention 6 players in total had scored double digits for Rain or Shine. Meanwhile, you only have Jones and Bolik. The rest had 9 points. The rest had 7 points. So the production really was missing for NLEX there.
What do you think about their new import? I mean, he did score 49 points.
Yeah.
Tomara, feel ko talaga he likes to be known as DJ. Kasi Dayquan, di ba? Dayquan Jones. Ayaw niya maging DQ. Gusto niya, ayaw niya Dairy Queen. Gusto niya DJ. I wish the NLEX Road Warriors got
him
early.
earlier.
NBA level talent. Kita nang aararon ng tao. Yun yung gusto kong player na import yung has the balls to demand it from Robert Bolick.
Has the balls to get the ball.
To get the ball.
To get the ball
Kailangan
from
ganun.
Bolick.
And gusto ko yung laro niya, respetado siya ni Bolick, respetado siya ng players. And may araw pa ang NLEX. They have 2 more games and they're gonna be crucial. They need to win one or both para makapasok sa quarterfinals.
At pag-usapan naman natin ng player of the game. Walang iba kundi si Anton Asistio with 25 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. I think this is career high niya, 29 points for Rain or Shine.
Yes, actually, Anton Asistio, 25 points. And nandiyan ako sa venue nung laro na yan. He was hitting everything. Same place, ina-abuse talaga ng Rain or Shine. They're taking advantage na mainit si Anton Asistio. And it's really perfect for him. Perfect talaga for Anton, who has been buried in the bench. Pero ganoon nga sa style ni Yeng Giao nyo na you gotta earn your minutes, you gotta earn your playing time. And what do you think of, Hans, what do you think about Anton's play na ganito? Does it make them a championship contender?
It definitely does. It definitely does. Kasi what I love about Rain or Shine is that they are a team that anyone can pop off at any night.
Yeah.
As of this moment, you can think that it's Anton. And then all of a sudden, next time,
Someone else. Yes.
Noku, maybe, right? But all of a sudden, you'd really love to give it to Anton Asistio as well because he's starting to play through the system. I've seen Nokum, I've seen other players like Felix Lemeti and Kalen Chongson trying to gel with the team. But then all of a sudden, compared to the recent match against, NLEX, it was medyo malayo. Pero ngayon kasi umabot ng overtime. So, it was Yeng Giao also commending his boys, even though it's a very young core na parang, okay, that's nice. We actually know how to close out games. And maybe that's what they're gonna do when they face stronger teams in the future.
I really think that Rain or Shine and Last Painters, they have a chance to make it to the finals.
Kaya.
At least semis.
Hindi ako kontra.
At least
Kaya.
semis.
No objections?
But credits to NLEX that they only lost by 9 points.
Credit nga talaga yan.
Kasi usually natambakan sila, double digits
Yes.
yung loss
Agree.
nila. So, they're getting better. Just like you said, sana dumating yung import ng mas maaga.
Yeah.
Pero alam mo yung darating ngayon? Meron tayong fast break question kung saan mananalo sila ng 1,000 voucher from 1xBet. So, this is the mechanics for that.
Yan, to win, magkakaroon tayong 10 winners for a 1,000 peso 1xBet voucher. So, ito yung ating mga mechanics. Like and follow Basket Pinas on Facebook at Basket Pinas PH. Number 2, share the live stream on your Facebook page. Make sure your profile is set to public. Number 3, comment your answer for our fast break question of the day during the live stream. Makikita nyo pagkatapos ito. Number 4, watch the live stream and wait for the announcement of the winners. To with the correct answers, don't forget to use the hashtag BasketPinas. And lastly, participants must be registered on 1xBet using our promo code BPinas to join the giveaway. Again, promo code BPinas.
And this is fast break question number 1. Here we go.
Alright, the Who. Ang player na may pinakamaraming rebounds sa laban ng Rain or Shine na Last Two Painters kontra NLEX Road Warriors. Alright, I like that question.
Rebounds ang usapan natin ngayon. The Who ang player na may pinakamaraming rebounds sa laban ng Rain or Shine Last Two Painters kontra NLEX Road Warriors. Kung nakita nyo to, itong game na to, this was highlighted. Type it down below. Use the hashtag Basket Pinas at baka kayo ang manalo ng ating 1,000 peso voucher. And now we're gonna be moving on sa recap ng ating next game, TNT versus Magnolia. So this was a really close game, 84-82. In fact, the entire game, pag nakita natin ng box scores, dikit ang laban all throughout. Tingnan naman yung point difference. 1, 4, 4, 2. So, eto kasi, si Ronde Hollis Jefferson,
RHJ.
29 points, 25 rebounds. He was helped by R. Pogoy, Calvin Oftana, the usual TNT. Actually, he's the player of the game right there. He had a double-double and he makes such a difference with TNT kasi if you compare sa last conference, alanganin yung standings nila.
They were, yeah.
But with
Agree.
this import, makes such a huge difference for the team.
Parang na-feel in yung nawala yung Mikey Williams, no? Sorry kung medyo tabo yung word na yun for TNT fans. But Rondae Hollis-Jefferson covered for that need of a Mikey Williams. Sabi niya, okay, I'm gonna do more stuff right now since wala yung running mate ko nung time na nag-finals kami. And you can see that sa stats niya, 25 rebounds, 6'6 na forward. It's really kabisado niya yung sistema ni Coach Chot. He's also active on defense. What more can you ask from an import, no? I mean, Hans, usually an import, either offensive-centric, rebounding-centric, or defensive-centric. He's everything.
He's everything. I mean, at some point, I was actually surprised because I looked at the statistics and he shot like what? 10 or 19 out of 37 attempts. So like, you can say that it's good, you can say that it's bad, but at the same time, if you get 25 rebounds, then that's 25 extra opportunities for your team.
He gels well
right?
with the team.
He does. I mean, I'm quite surprised with how Rondae Hollis-Jefferson is playing because like compared to other teams that have imports, parang nahihirapan sila to like find their place in the team. Pero with RHJ having his second conference with, you know, TNT, parang gamay niya kung sino yung papasahan niya, sino yung dapat umikot, and he knows when to take his shots. Na kahit 37 yun, it doesn't matter. He still knows how to produce.
And one thing that we kind of have to mention here, because it might affect the next game, etong si Mark Baroka had a fractured nose.
Yeah.
So it might affect him in a sense that we don't know. Are they gonna risk him playing? Are they gonna put on a mask? We've seen PBA players put on a mask before, but if he doesn't play, do you think that's gonna affect Magnolia?
He needs to play. Wala nang Gio Halalon eh. Diba Gio Halalon got traded to the Northport Batang Pier, and if they lose another key guard who does everything, he doesn't pass the ball as well. Not only does he does that, he also rebounds, does all the little things. So kahit matanda na si Mark Baroka, sa PBA, matagal yung peak mo eh. Matagal yung age you can play.
He's like what? 10 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, close triple-double.
Wow!
I mean, you can't expect... wala, yun yung asahan mo kay Mark Baroka. At some point, he's been playing with, you know, that franchise for the longest time. Kahit na anong palit nila ng...
Prince pa siya nun.
Right, kahit anong palit nila ng pangalan, it's still the same Mark Baroka. Pero when you think about missing someone of a high caliber player as him, it's really gonna be a bite back there.
And one thing that's also a risk is that yung attendance niya, because pinag-uusapan nga na he hasn't missed a PBA game in such a long time.
He's the Iron Man.
The PBA Iron Man.
Yes.
He's been the Coffee Prince, PBA Iron Man. So that's one of the things that, of course, he's probably gonna be like, I don't want to miss a game. I had a good track record. Pero sana, suotin niya yung mask. Pero even that, kasi kapag na-elbow ka, there's a risk with that eh. So how long, di natin alam how long, if ever, he'll be out, how long he would need to be. And Magnolia definitely needs him. Pero ito ang dapat natin pag-usapan. Ang koponan na kailangan talaga ng maraming panalo ngayon, Converge. Katapat ng Meralco. Converge versus Meralco. Converge, surprise Meralco Bolts here, 105-97. So they won by 8 points. So dikit ang laban all throughout, but in the end, Converge won.
Yeah, that was crazy. And it's all because of Alex Stockton as
Yes.
well. He was getting in the nerves of the players. Nakita ko nung pa-end game, he tried to get in the head of Chris Banquero, who had a hard time trying to contain him. This was Alex Stockton's best production this conference.
Yeah, in a while.
And I agree, Hans, na, would you agree with me na, is it too much to say na Alex Stockton is a franchise player for Converge and they should never trade him? They should keep him in this lineup. What do you think about Alex?
You know what? I agree. It's a hot take, but I agree with the hot take. Given that, you know, Alex Stockton really is a performer. He knows that he has the size to take advantage of like the smaller guards around him because he can play PG, he can play SG at any given time. And look at that. It's very rare for you to see a guard getting 11 rebounds because you always have to dish out assists. Pero with his level or his skill level, he knows how to space the floor. He also knows how to capitalize on his, you know, mistakes and also score a bunch of points. And not only that, this was also the debut of another Jones. It was Jalen Jones, where he scored like what, 30 points. And this was the time that, you know, you kind of missed the services of Scottie Hobson because Scottie Hobson had like a hip flexor injury that started from here and then it went to the quad. So during the time na 3-game win streak sila, iniinda niya na yung injury na yun.
So what did you guys think about the new import?
It's good.
He meshed well with si Justin Arana and Alex Stockton. Yun naman talaga yung pagdating sa import. It's either you're really good na you are the system or how well do you mesh with our stars.
And
so far, very natural.
I like how Stockton was still able to shine even with the new import. Kasi di ba minsan kailangan pagbigyan yung bagong import ng space. And balikan natin si Alex Stockton that he was clutch. He made a huge three-pointer in the last 2 minutes. And also, they really needed him in the last quarter because he scored about 12 of his 27 points in the final quarter. So, how about you? Yung tinanong mo sa kanya? In terms of Stockton, you don't think they're gonna trade him anytime soon? No.
I'm in the camp na wag nyo i-trade si Alex Stockton. You guys need that kind of player to compete in the finals. Kung aabot man kayo, yan yung mga key cogs na kailangan mo. Like two-way player, magaling mag-defense, gets in the head of the opposing star players. Kailangan mo ng ganyan. And sobrang plus na yung offense niya ngayon. Kasi Mara, when he entered the PBA, he was a defensive player coming from FEU.
Yeah.
Defensive player lang. Sabi mo, Alex Stockton, ayan yung nang iinis. Pero ngayon, pag sabi mong Alex Stockton sa PBA, star. That's what people would say. Pag bibigyan mo ng one word, star na yan si Alex Stockton. Young star na Converge.
And what I noticed naman in this game with Morocco, they really need to figure out how to work without Chris Newsome. Kasi when he got fouled out, that was a huge factor. Nagulo na naman sila. When he got injured, nagulo yung Morocco. So don't you agree na kapag nawala yung captain nila, somebody needs to step up. They need to figure it out without getting rattled.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, it's Meralco. You know, they're a championship team for a reason. Everyone can work from 1 to 15, right? Kahit sino ilagay mo dyan, kahit sino ipwesto mo, they know how to play. But again, Mara has mentioned more about the injuries aspect, and they've been plagued with injuries with like Raymond Almazan only scoring 2 points.
Yeah.
Pero he was fresh off an injury. So they need those big bodies to be able to stop a lot of the imports in the future. Minsan nga hindi big bodies kasi players like who? RHJ are guards, small forwards. Hindi nila kabantayan, but they need to also play defense very well. So a voice might be needed in terms of like the team standpoint, but you're also gonna have to depend on the production because Banquero's doing their job, everybody else is doing their job, but they need to be a little bit more consistent.
And now you know who's doing their job better? Hinebra. Dun sa laban nila, Hinebra versus Phoenix. Finally, Hinebra was able to bounce back from the most embarrassing loss in history. They lost by 49 points their last game, and now they won by 16 points. If we take a look at the box scores, double digits yung lamang nila all throughout. Talagang nagising sila and sinabi, guys, kailangan tambakan natin to. Actually, last time I predicted that they were gonna win half of whatever they lost last time. So half of 49. But not quite. Still 16, but it's still a lot. They wanted to make sure right off the bat, we're not gonna underestimate this team. We're not gonna show up the way we showed up before. They were far. They trailed far. And if you take a look at what happened in the game, Justin Brownlee was able to take a rest.
Pahinga lang si Justin Brownlee, no? When you see that your rookies are stepping up, RJ Abarientos, I believe, at 24 points. Minsan ka lang makita na rookies taking the charge. He also had like a trick shot, which became viral on the pages wherein binato niya lang parang Hail Mary. He wasn't even looking at the basket. He was looking at the sideline. He just hit it like this.
Makikita kaya natin.
Ayun, makita ka. Di ako sure kung dyan pinakita, but yeah. RJ Abarientos, gosh, naging player of the game, 24-5-5. That's not what you expect from a rookie. Pero kailangan natin isipin na RJ Abarientos played in Japan and Korea. So nadadala niya yun dito. And you know what Coach Tim said? A rookie like him, to adjust, to play off the bench, walang ego, di ba Hans? Yeah. It's rare for that na wala kang ego na, hey, naglaro ako sa Japan, Korea, di mas magaling ako sa mga to, pero sa kanya, he didn't care. He just wants to play the game and learn under Coach Tim.
It's so quick for him to like, you know the system very well. Because like under Coach Tim, it's gonna be slightly complicated for you to like find your way inside. That's why Scotty Thompson has always been the facilitator for them for quite some time. Na parang hindi niya hinahanap yung shots niya. It's always him looking to pass instead of to take the shot. And now I feel with RJ Abarientos being there, parang mas nabibigyan siya ng lisensya to actually take those shots. Because RJ Abarientos can take control of the facilitation being the facilitator of the team, and that's what I like. The fact na nakapagpahinga si Brownlee, nakapag-produce si RJ Abarientos, even players like Raymond Aguilar got time on the floor is really good because it boosts the morale of the team.
Scotty Thompson, Japet Aguilar, they came off firing from the first quarter until the last.
Yeah, ganun.
I know we're praising Hinebra right now. Pero what do you guys think yung status ngayon ng Phoenix? Because they only won one, they lost the rest of the games. Do you think they're out?
Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, for this conference, I really
Yeah.
think so.
Talaga
Because again, most of their defeats are double digits. Yun yung medyo mahirap. But you can't really blame Brandon Francis. I mean, he's performing out
Saka
of his
bago lang
world.
siya eh.
Yeah. Aside from the fact na bago lang siya, he's really been performing as well. Tapos, ang laging duo niya is si Jason Perkins, who's been scoring double digits for like a streak. Pero
Sabay silang dalawa. 1-2 punch sila.
yeah, the only unfortunate thing is they can't play defense. Like it's always that kind of scenario that whenever Francis is being taken out of the paint, merong play na ginagawa yung mga ganong klase ng teams na Francis is being taken out of the paint and then it's the big guys from the opposing side who would like punish the defenders. And you know, Richie Rivera has also been performing pero they need to do it on the defensive end, unfortunately.
Tsaka kahit di ba manalo sila, kahit they beat the next few opponents, they will still lose by quotient.
Yung fate nila nakaasa sa ibang team. Nakaasa na.
Delikado.
This team has to win this or this team has to lose twice. Mahirap yung pag hindi mo hawak yung ano mo eh. Yung faith mo, hindi mo hawak yung saan ka pupunta. And that's hard for Phoenix.
So, it's a sad conference.
It's a another yet sad conference considering na your roster can compete in the playoffs, but I don't know what's missing, Mara. I don't know. I'm not in the right position to say what's missing with their team.
I am now. I'm kidding.
Pero you know who can compete? Our audience can compete sa ating next fast break question. Natuturuan namin kayo kung paano nga ba manalo dito. This is the mechanics.
Alright, so again guys, to win 1,000 pesos of 1xBet vouchers, kailangan nyo na mag-like and follow Basket Pinas on Facebook at Basket Pinas PH. Share the live stream on your Facebook page and make sure your profile set to public. Kailangan nyo para makita natin yung mga staff kung sumali nga ba talaga kayo. Comment down your answer to our fast break question. And then, you gotta watch the live stream of course and wait for the announcement of the winners with the correct answers. And don't forget to use the hashtag BasketPinasPH. And participants must be registered on 1xBet using our promo code BPinas to join the giveaway. Again, promo code BPinas. So don't forget that, guys. We want you to win those vouchers.
We want you to win those vouchers. Kaya ito na ang ating tanong. Fast break question number 2.
Alright, The Who, ang player na may pinakamataas na puntos sa laban ng Magnolia Hotshots kontra TNT Tropang Giga. Again, The Who, ang player na may pinakamataas na puntos sa laban ng Magnolia Hotshots kontra TNT Tropang Giga. There you go.
Puntos naman ang pinag-uusapan natin dito. Pinakamataas, wag nyo i-google yan. Just write it down below and don't forget to use the hashtag BasketPinas. And later on, we're gonna be announcing who won the 1,000 peso 1xBet voucher. Ito naman ang ating game. So we had the game for our viewers.
Alright.
And they can still join in. Pero syempre, dito natin itetest yung knowledge ng ating guest. This time, Hans, meron kaming tanong sa'yo.
Oh dear.
This
Okay.
is The Who.
Alright,
Okay?
alright.
And as usual, ang consequence kapag hindi mo to nakuha, you're gonna be dunking the Oreo in different dips. And you're gonna describe to us how it tastes like. Alright, game?
Alright, let's do it.
Okay. You guys can participate and this is the question. Sino ito? Sino to? Ito ang clue. First clue. First clue.
What's the first clue?
Ang first clue natin is he is widely regarded as one of the greatest players to ever play in PBA. Oh, ang hirap nun. Sige, isa pang clue. Oh, ayoko sabihin. Okay, ito.
Sasabihin mo ba yung dulo? Sasabihin mo ba yung dulo?
Ayoko,
Or wag
parang,
naman.
okay.
That's it. Yun na yung sagot eh.
Ito na lang. He joined the politics. Ay!
Sasabihin mo ba yung city?
Wag na.
Sige, wag na.
Wag na
Yung
muna.
year, yung
Wag
year.
na muna. This guy has been so popular. Kapag nandun siya sa PBA, lahat gusto magpa-picture. He became a politician.
I feel like that's him.
He became a konsihal.
He
Pero
did?
nung pinakita sa atin to kanina, hindi ko rin mag-gets. Like, without looking at... Medyo mahirap, pero deserving yung talaga mananalo dito, to be honest.
Okay.
Where's the photo of the teammate? Where's the photo?
May 10 seconds ka dito. Gusto ko pang magbigay ng clue eh. Pero he was such a face for their team. He was a face
Even
for the
the
team.
league. Not just the
And
team.
the league,
And the
totoo,
league.
tama.
Pag sabi mong PBA,
Ang dami
si
niyang
ano.
endorsement. Tapos yung post na nakaganito. Parang hindi tayo nakikita mamaya, papakita ko yan. Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Nah, I'm just gonna say Richie. I
3.
don't know.
He's a counselor. Yun ang clue.
That's the point. I'm so
has to be-
confused.
Okay, fine. Counselor in San Juan. Ayan. In 2022.
Why do I not know that
San
he's a
Juan.
Alam niya yun, no?
Ang dami niyang moves. Ang dami niyang moves. 5, 4, 3,
This is James
2,
Yap.
1.
Ay, umabot.
This is James Yap.
Sakto
This is
talaga.
James Yap.
Parang iba yung photo.
Yeah.
Just
He
taken
looked
this
like
season.
Richie with a headband. Nung kanina.
He was such a heartthrob in the PBA na kahit hindi siya maglaro, people would still chase after him.
Feeling ko hanggang ngayon, Mara, no? Hanggang ngayon, ano pa rin, they're still chasing after him even after his career. Or, not sure kung completely retired na siya, but even after now, he's dirudubog pa rin yan.
Hindi niya nakuha niya. Sige, fine. Nakuha niya ang tamang sagot. Pero you try one.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, try one.
At some point, I really thought if you said that he became a counselor in San Juan as the first clue, I would have never known who it
Hindi
was.
pa rin. Hindi mo
Okay.
Yeah.
Nakuha mo siya dahil sa ang dami niyang moves?
The man with a million moves, yes.
Hindi ko sinabi million, sinabi ko lang, ang dami niyang moves at ang dami pang moves.
Buti na-gets
Okay.
na yung, yung mga keywords.
Yeah.
Okay, Oreo. We're gonna dunk it and dunk it and dunk it and dip it. Which one would you like? Would you want suka, patis, bagoong, mustard, hot sauce?
You know what? Choose for me.
Because
What have the other guests never tried yet?
Try mo
yung
naman.
never tried? Okay.
Para I can despise it in the future.
Oh, you want something you will despise?
Yes.
Bagoong.
Bagoong, yeah. Parang
Bagoong.
wala pang
Okay,
naabot
take
ang guest
one.
na nagbagoong.
I feel like thank you guys for all. No, I'm kidding.
Okay. Gaganto natin.
Ayoko na mag-guess dito.
Take one. Take one.
Oh.
Bagoong.
Kala ko yung
I'm gonna
ano mo,
do it
Mara.
sideways. I-carve mo. Carve.
Dapat scoop, di ba, Mara?
Scoop pa, scoop.
Ganyan.
Ayan.
Si Mara ka, tinapon dun
Oo,
sa akin.
tinapon ko sa ano niya.
Pinor niya.
Okay, I'm manifesting that this is jelly.
Okay.
Oh, ibang klaseng manifestation yan Dunk it. Dunk
Guys,
it.
tubig ka mamaya.
Would you like a glass of water?
Kare-kare. This is
Kare-kare.
This is kare-kare,
Anong
sweet
taste niya?
kare-kare.
Kasi ang Oreo is sweet. Anong taste? Ano ba yan? Maanghang ba?
No.
Maalat?
To be honest, sumisingaw sa akin Medyo madami nilagay niya.
Sumisingaw?
Sumisingaw yung amoy ng bagoong sa side
naamoy
ko.
mo? Naku, hindi mo pwedeng i-kiss ang girlfriend mo after. Kailangan mo mag-brush ng teeth. Tas may mga tinga-tinga ka pa.
You good? Okay ka pa, Hans? Babalik ka pa ba?
Kamusta yung lasa?
I'm trying to picture it as kare-kare,
But you
it's
cannot.
not working.
Sometimes, as much as you want to visualize, it's just like Phoenix making it to the playoffs. Ang hirap.
Why did they catch a stray? What? Fine. Yeah, that's true.
Sa lahat ng ating mga manonood, you also have a chance to win some prizes kapag kayo ay sumali dito sa Basket Pinas. This time, it's Basket Pinas time. So we're gonna pick lucky contestants that's engaging sa ating Facebook and YouTube. Kung sino man yung mga pinakamaraming engagement, watch out because we're gonna be messaging you, or you can also message us if you want to join. So you get to come to the studio, play with us, and you have a chance to win up to 15,000 pesos. And even if you lose, you still have a chance to win money. It's that easy because we want to give back to you. In fact, we have a chance to get 12,000 peso voucher.
Yeah, but we have a 12K welcome bonus para sa mga new account on 1xBet. Register na using our promo code BPINAS. All caps lang guys sa BPINAS. Message Basket Pinas page kung may question kayo at may sasagot agad dyan from our staff. If you guys want to place your bets on the upcoming PBA games, just go to 1xBet and use our promo code BPINAS. Link is in the pinned comment section. So, sali na.
Yeah, sali na. BPINAS ang ating promo code, 12,000 peso voucher just for signing up. Kaya dapat mag-sign up na kayo. And also, join the FASTBREAK question para magkaroon kayo ng maraming chance na to use the vouchers for the upcoming games because now we're gonna do a prediction. Predictsy time! The next game that we're gonna be predicting is TNT versus Terra Firma. Okay, so this is gonna happen today. That's the odds at 5 p.m. So this is what we'll do. You take one side and defend that side before we do a prediction, okay?
Alright.
Since si Hans ang ating guest, ikaw muna yung pumili. Sino ang gusto mong i-defend?
Hans.
You know what? I'm gonna go with Terra Firma in this one.
Oh, wow!
Yung nagagawa ng bagoong promise.
Yeah,
Yung nagagawa ng
bagoong buff.
Terra Firma.
I'm gonna go with Terra Firma because
Okay.
again, I wanna see them play without any pressure. For the
Okay.
longest time, it's always been, kailangan nating manalo. And they haven't really been doing that. Like, 2 heartbreaks in their previous 2 to 3 games na buzzer beater yung na-encounter nila against the opposing side. So, I feel like now, hopefully, they've gotten over it already kasi TNT is looking forward to that 8-1 record to claim the first seed in their group spot. Pero kung ang goal nila is to be the party pooper and like, know what? Not yet. You'll
Okay.
get the chance for your first seed in the next game. And this is them playing without pressure. And I hopefully they get to see that. And every time they face TNT, they somewhat play really good. So hopefully this is the time.
So first place versus last place.
Yeah.
You're saying that there's no more pressure. They're gonna be going up the first place TNT. Why do you think TNT is gonna win?
Ako sa TNT ko kasi feel ko gusto nila i-solidify yung first spot. They're at the point na, guys, embarrassed tayo last conference. Hindi tayo nakalusot sa rain or shine. This conference, we gotta prove ourselves once again. And syempre, gusto na paglaban si Coach Chot Reyes, who has gotten a lot of negative attention ever since, ever since he has been coaching the Gilas team. Pero dito, they're gonna do their job. I feel like, of course, yung money line, yung nakita nyo dyan, they're gonna get that. And I feel like even the spread, I'm very confident with TNT. They have the pieces. In a way, siguro na-scout na nila yung Terra Firma. They know how an Antonio Hester-led team has played.
Yeah.
Wala nang C-stand, walang Huami Chongson. So, I feel like TNT this time will be like, okay, we have enough data on how Antonio Hester plays plus his other guys. I think we can beat these guys with a wide margin.
Okay. By the way, like, I don't know why Coach Chot Reyes is having so much flack. I like him, and look at what he's doing to TNT. He's definitely very effective because right now TNT is number 1.
Yes.
So now if you're gonna take a vote, I know you defended your teams, but even if you don't believe that they're going to win, what are you voting for?
TNT for me,
ka?
TNT.
No, I'm Terra. I'm Terra.
Terra ka
Firma.
talaga.
Yeah.
Terra.
I want to root for them.
Terra, I feel like naman since Christian Sanhardinger hasn't been playing, Terra Firma has been doing really well. And you're right, they're playing without pressure. So, TNT ako pa. TNT ako. TNT.
Sige.
Kasi lakas ng TNT. Even if Terra Firma does their best, I still think they're gonna lose.
Come on, boys.
Okay, TNT.
Go TNT.
TNT. Okay. Locked in. And if you guys, sino ba kayo? Kanino kayo? Kampihan na. Write it down below. Use the hashtag Basket Pinas. And then let's see if you guys are right. Because mamaya na yung larong yan. Now, up next, it'll be San Miguel versus Rain or Shine. That's the Painters. This is gonna be happening today as well. 7:30 p.m. Hindi ganun kataas yung odds katulad nung kanina. So, for me, I feel like Rain or Shine, gustong bawian yung San Miguel beer. Finally get a win. Now, take a pick. So, kanina ikaw yung unang pumili, ikaw muna pumili.
Easy. Rain or shine. Any day. Ito feel ko tatambakan pa nila yung SMB.
Oh, wow.
Maybe natambak. Siguro 7 to 10 points. Pero sa context sa SMB, tambak na yun considering they are a juggernaut team. But this time, assuming that Kaylan Chongson will play, guys, bakit Rain or Shine kailangan nyo piliin kung makikinig kayo sa akin. Kaylan Chongson is an import stopper. He can try to hold down Jordan Adams of less than 30 points. And Felix Ametida, guys, may Anton Asistio ka pa who's building off a career-high game. It's gonna be harder for SMB to stop a Rain or Shine, who I believe has a deeper team than SMB. SMB has the superstars, right? Pero Rain or Shine has the guys from 1 to 15.
Yes.
Pero SMB, iba yung star power eh. So, that's me. Sorry guys, Rain or Shine all the way. At least for this matchup.
Okay, ikaw, Rain or Shine. Rain or Shine si Nico, ikaw naman.
You know what? I agree with him. Tatambakan ng SMB ang Rain or Shine. Because I honestly feel like with the deeper team, SMB is called the Death 15 for a reason.
Yes.
Like, you literally put anyone there and they can be a part of the starting 5 of any PBA team that you have. So at some point in time, they just dealt Ginebra a 49-point beatdown.
Good point.
This is literally a team that's been unstoppable right from the start. Jordan Adams, he's mentioned that he wants Jordan Adams to be defended to score less than 30 points. He has not scored less than 30 points in the entire conference. The least he did is 33. So at some point in time, if you're scoring like what, 45, 49, he was even stopped from scoring 50, and that's all he could do. Like, stop him from scoring 50. That was
Hindi kami
Jason
magkasundo
Perkins
nito,
that
hindi kami
time.
magkasundo nito.
So you can stop Jordan Adams, but you can only stop him from scoring 50. Like, I think that's the main point there. And not only that, you even have to worry about Junmar, who's like an 8-time MVP, right? Like,
Eight lang naman,
eight lang. Parang madali lang naman yun, di ba? I mean, yeah, I feel like this is a team that would really want to, take a lot of control, especially with the first seed. Because I believe if you get the first seed, you get twice the beat advantage and you're going up against the fourth seed of the other group.
Okay, those are very good points. Ako naman, feeling ko papanig ako sa Rainer Channel Last Painters. I've been a fan since the beginning. And last time they faced each other, wala nga si Kalen Chongson. I think that's gonna make a difference. He's gonna be able to kind of limit yung import ng SMB. So, I'm gonna go Rain or Shine. I think they've learned their lesson. And SMB, they did have 49 points, but they tend to sometimes relax when they do well.
Actually, tama si
So,
Mama
Rain or Shine, Last Painters ako for this one. Lock and loaded. Kayo, write it down below. I know it's gonna be a pretty close one. Really, really close. They're ahead of everybody in the standings. They're the top 3. Pero, tignan natin what you guys think. Write it down below. Use the hashtag Basket Pinas. And now, let's move on to the next predictee. And that's Phoenix versus NLEX. Phoenix and Lex. Okay, eto naman. Wala pang odds. This is gonna happen September 20th, 5 p.m. Okay, pick a team. Nico.
Ako ulit magano? Or
Ay, si Hans
naman,
na pala.
naman.
Hans.
All right. I'm going with NLEX.
NLEX.
Sige.
NLEX has a team that has DJ because he doesn't want to be called
He wants to be
DQ.
called
Pero
DJ,
4-game losing streak sila.
Yeah, but I trust that NLEX people kasi gets na yung import and yung star factor for Phoenix and for NLEX. For Phoenix, you have Jason Perkins and you have Brandon Francis. For NLEX, you have Jones and you have Robert Bolick. So, gets that both of those duos can produce. Pero pag titignan mo yung bench players nila, I feel like more players from NLEX can score double digits. They have more tendencies to score double digits compared to the ones na meron yung Phoenix. Because for the longest time, it's only been Brandon Francis and Jason Perkins na nag-ooperate. None of the other of their teammates have scored in double digits, which is a
good
major
point.
necessity kung gugustuhin mo na maglaban talaga ng mano-mano. Kasi, again, import and star players, wala kang problema. Pero kung dun sa local contributions, I feel like NLEX does have the edge on that.
So sa kanya, NLEX. Ikaw naman, Phoenix. Okay, bakit
Ano mo
Phoenix?
sayang, di pa nagkakasundo Pero feel ko talaga dito Phoenix. Kasi, I still believe in Tyler Teo. Di mo tayo na sinasabi na magkaka-Tyler Teo breakout game na tayo. Last game, he only had 6. But this could be it.
This could be it.
I like
kasi
drama.
NLEX.
I like drama. Kasi pag nanalo ang Phoenix dito, it kind of wrinkles NLEX's chances. Like, yes, you guys are still 4 or you're in the running for the quarterfinals. Pero, kailangan nyo manalo sa next game or you have to rely on Blackwater losing their next 2. Kasi, di ba may quotient system dyan na papasok pa nag-identical record ng NLEX sa Blackwater. So, I want Phoenix to play spoilers. I feel like Tyler Teo is that guy to be the third one to help out Brandon Francis and Jason Perkins. I feel like a Tyler Teo 15-16 point game. Like, same like how Anton Asistio exploded. It's about due time na. He has recovered from his ankle injury already. So, ano pang hinihintay niya? Feel ko ito na yun.
Okay.
So, I feel like Phoenix. Money line.
Yeah,
Those
let's
are,
go Phoenix!
maganda yung points
wait.
nila. Ako, feeling ko it's gonna be Phoenix. The reason is because NLEX is in a 4-game losing streak. Phoenix just won against Blackwater. And then, the first time they faced each other, I think, who was the last import of Phoenix? The more inferior one?
Basi Javeus McKinney.
So he wasn't...
The previous import.
Yeah, they lost because the import wasn't that good. So, and Phoenix would be playing like they have nothing to lose.
Yeah,
And
sirain na
they're
natin
coming from a
chances.
momentum. So marami na silang magandang pep talk dito. Oh, you guys just took down George King. La, 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 la. Phoenix Fuel Masters tayo dito. Locked in. Kayo ba? Write it down below, write it down below, write it down below. We want to know what you guys are voting for. Up next, we're going to be talking about Northport versus Magnolia. This is gonna be happening on September 20th as well at 7:30 p.m.
Alright.
Nico, ikaw unang pipili.
Ako dito, gusto ko talaga dito, ano naman. I think Magnolia. Magsisave muna ako dito, Hansa. Kanina, medyo hot take ako
Alright.
masyado. Baka
Ano ba
mag-hurt
sila
yung
sa
mga tao.
standings?
But feel ko, Magnolia, this could be their chance kasi walang hindi pa tayo sigurado sa issue sa injury ni Venky Joyce. So, even if they bring in another import na sabihin natin, same levels ni DJ or Daquan Jones, he still needs to adjust to a team na may Arvin Tolentino who takes up a lot of shots, William Navarro, Joshua Munzon who tends to jack up shots from time to time as well. So, that will be their bane. Magkakaproblema sila doon. So, si Magnolia, Shabazz Muhammad looks like he's meshing well. They've been to pressure-packed games. Magnolia wants to make their record better. That's why I feel like it's gonna be Magnolia's spread here and the money line.
Northport.
No, I actually agree.
Oh, okay, agree
Yeah,
kami.
this is Magnolia. I think taking it all the way because building up on what he's mentioned a while ago, Venky Joyce has had a torn Achilles, unfortunately. So that is
Tagal nun.
yeah, that's gonna take some time for him to heal. And unless magkaroon tayo ng balita na magkakaroon ng panibagong import ang Northport, he's right. It's gonna be like less than 24 hours before he gets to adjust to the team. And in addition, he's gonna have to guard Shabazz Muhammad who just scored 30 points against, Meralco is really good in terms of defensive pressure. So I feel like if Magnolia could play their cards right, if Coach Chito Victorero could find a way to, have a good rotation of players around, then maybe they could really get this win. Plus, it's a much-needed one because they're both, I believe, sitting at a 3-5 or 3-4, something like that. But they're at a 4-5 in terms of standings. So, I feel like this is a scenario for them to get a possible win, for them to make it into the playoffs. The only problem is whoever they're gonna face on the other side, the first seed or the second seed. But again, that's a problem for, another game.
So you couldn't even side with Northport
No.
kasi I can't side with Northport also. We don't know who the new import is. So chemistry issues. I mean, it's really rare to have somebody like a George King sa Blackwater na first game kaagad. It's like, wow.
Very rare yung mga ganun. That rarely happens.
Tsaka marami na kasing problems ang Northport. So we don't side with Northport here. We're siding with Magnolia.
Look at that.
Magnolia locked. What about you guys? Type it down below. We want to know your opinions. We want to know what you guys have to say. Up next, Blackwater versus San Miguel. Okay. Blackwater versus San Miguel. I became a Blackwater fan, but then of course they figured out how George King works. So, sino una dito?
I'm gonna go first. I expect San Miguel to win, but I want Blackwater to win.
Oh, nga eh.
Yeah,
I became a
'cause,
Blackwater fan.
ever since I think I've seen Cedric Bearfield play, he's a beast. Like, he really knows how to operate on his own. The only thing I feel like that's missing from his game is to try to involve more of his teammates.
Actually.
Like, there are times where he occasionally involves them, but when it's like takeover mode, it's like tunnel vision. He scores it. He scores it. No, I'm not gonna lie, he's really good at it. But he also needs to find a way na parang, okay, kailangan ma-involve yung iba sa mga kakampi ko. Because you have scorers like Ray Suerte, who's not getting a lot of touches. And Suerte is, a really good player from college, from UE. He knows how to shoot the shots, and he's usually part of the major moments during his collegiate career to now being, nag-expect siya kung mapapasahan ba siya or hindi.
Pass it to me!
Whenever he
Pass
gets
it to me!
Right, he doesn't know when it's gonna happen. So I feel like for Blackwater, if they can not only use King Bearfield, but also King Bearfield and friends, maybe they could do something about SMB. Because just like what you said from before, SMB could get a little comfortable, especially when they're already getting the first seed.
And activate more of Troy Rosario. How about for you, your SMB?
This is a trap game for SMB. Like,
Oh.
I have to tell you guys as well, share with Hansa, I gotta side with him here, Blackwater. Baka mag-Blackwater ako dito. SMB has a tendency to relax, especially guys, okay na tayo. First seed naman tayo. Ano bang isipin natin? Pahingayin na natin mga to.
Playoffs naman.
Pero then again, opinion lang namin to. That's just what I feel, what Hans feels. And feel ko ito na yung magiging mga games na puputok si Troy Rosario, puputok si James Quecote, Ray Suerte on the other end. So, Blackwater, I want them to be a good story this season, kahit just for this conference. So Mara, I'm sorry, but I gotta side with Blackwater.
Okay.
I'm not sure if we're playing spoilers to you.
I became a fan of Blackwater
Oo.
since George King came in, but I would have to say natatambakan sila ng SMB.
Ooh, okay.
Just
Wow.
because
That's a good
SMB has, yung firepower ng SMB is enough to dominate Blackwater. Kapag tinanggal mo na, and which has been happening for Blackwater, nabantayan na si George King, nabantayan na si Bearfield, and then what? Hindi na masyado nagpo-perform yung Blackwater. They've got them figured out already. And SMB, they're very, very strong. Their bench is deeper also. I feel like tatambakan ng SMB ang Blackwater. Itagasa ba to? So, feeling ko, SMB ako dito.
Okay.
Locked in. If you guys agree with me, press 1. If you guys agree with them, press 2. But feeling ko kasi,
2.
wala, na-figure out na yung Blackwater eh.
Which
I mean,
sucks.
if more people kasi were performing, if they were like Rain or Shine, na kahit sino pwede mag-produce, but it's not like that eh.
Mas mahirap nga.
It's not like that. Tanggalin mo na bantayan mo na nga, George King and Bearfield. Wala na. Yun ang perspective ko dito. So we're gonna move on to Terra Firma and Meralco. Terra Firma, ano ba ang mangyayari sa inyo? 7:30, September 21. Okay, who's gonna pick first? Nico, ikaw naman.
Ako naman, no. Feel ko dito baka pag Meralco ko. Meralco is still the number 2 spot. They cannot afford to lose this game. Baka maano sila na converge. I'm not sure what the quotient looks like right now. Pero kapag makatulog sila dito, they might just end up with the number 3 seed. Kasi Meralco 6-3 right now, 5-4 yung converge. It just became interesting when they lost to the FASTBREAKers. That's why I think Meralco would approach this game as a playoff atmosphere. They're gonna go all out. Wala silang pake kung yung Terra Firma is 0-8 or could be 0-9 approaching this matchup. So the Bolts will go all out. And knowing Coach Nenad and Coach Luigi would tell the troops about, ito yung scenario natin, guys. We cannot sleep on this team despite being 0-8. And I feel like with their approach, they're gonna keep the players in line. They're gonna get this win and cover the spread.
Ikaw, Terra Firma ka, Hans?
Yeah, I'm a Terra Firma on this one.
Bakit?
According to like one of the articles that I've read, the Wami Chongson's timetable for return is a week, and I read that last week. So I feel like it's about time that he's gonna make his return para kahit papaano may magtitimon na dun sa playstyle na meron ang Terra Firma. Because for the longest time, we've seen Wami Chongson at the sidelines trying to instruct a lot of these calls for the players. At doon nagkakaroon ng problema because you can't really translate it into the game. All you can do is watch if you're Wami. But now that he could be potentially part of the lineup, knowing that there's not a lot of pressure anymore, then it's gonna be easier for them to actually execute those plays. Kasi ang kailangan na lang nilang problemahin is kung paano ba lilinisin yun. Plus, Kevin Ferrer, he's back from injury, apart from last conference, and he's gelling well with the team as of the moment, and I feel like he can come up big in this moment. And from the past 2 games, Antonio Hester has scored 37 points, I think, which was the highest he ever gotten from before. Because, from the previous times, it's only scored like 13 to 18 points per game. At least you get a double digit in terms of rebounds. Pero kung yung problema kasi talaga doon is for him to actually have a breakout game. And he did that when they faced Magnolia. It was Shabazz Muhammad that had a debut that was almost spoiled. So I feel like with that given confidence, with the amount of green light that Antonio Hester is gonna be given, I feel like they could do something against Meralco Bolts, who is also plagued with injuries as of the moment.
Yeah, they have a lot of injured players, but I don't have faith in Terra Firma. I don't have faith
What may Terra
in
Firma?
Terra Firma. They suck this conference. I cannot even sugarcoat it. They're not good at all. They're struggling. Yes, they can play like they have nothing to lose, but Meralco is playing like they really need to make it to top 1. So it's gonna be a different story here. Meralco is just so much stronger. And even for me, even if Wami Chongson comes in, wala. I feel like Terra Firma is just not it this conference. They're gonna lose. The only way I would vote for Terra Firma is kung gaano kataas kaya sa plus. Do you think?
Ooh.
+7.
+8.
8,
Baka
oh,
+8.
di ba?
+7, +8.
Plus
Sige.
7 plus 8.
I'll
8.
get the spread
Then, boboto
Terra
ako sa Terra Firma. But they're just not. They collapse. I don't know, communication issue and whatever. Kahit wala na dyan si Stan Hardinger na feeling ko nanggugulo lang ngayon. Yeah, kasi wala, hindi siya driven. Now they're more driven, yes.
Okay, yeah.
But against Morocco, who really wants to be in first place, I don't think. Cannot. Maybe kung Northport.
Actually, pag
Maybe kung Blackwater, like ano ba yung
Blackwater,
ibang group na
Northport,
ba ako,
tama naman,
ibang group
tama
na yung
naman.
pinag-uusapan ko. Maybe kung ibang group yung pinag-uusapan ko. Maybe kung Northport to.
Yeah,
Yes.
May tulog.
malayo.
Pero for
Northport
Morocco,
ngayon sa Terra Firma.
Morocco cannot.
Yeah.
So, I am gonna go for the other team. For Morocco Bolts. Locked in. Kayo, let me know if you agree with me. Put down Morocco. Type it down below using the hashtag Basket Pinas. Because you know what? We're gonna give you another fast break question. Here's the mechanics. Pa-pow!
Pero bago yun, no, magharap kami ng 10 winners to win 1,000 pesos worth of 1xBet vouchers. Again, like and follow Basket Pinas on Facebook at Basket Pinas PH. Share your live stream ito on your Facebook page. Make sure your profile is set to public para makita natin yan. And then you gotta comment your answer for our fast break question of the day during the live stream. Watch the live stream and wait for the announcement of the winners with the correct answers. Don't forget to use the hashtag BasketPinas. And participants must be registered on 1xBet using our code BPinas to join the giveaway. Again, that is BPinas to join the giveaway. So sali na kayo, guys.
And this is fast break question number 3. Here we go.
Question number 3 is the Who ang player of the game sa laban ng Converge Fiber Xers kontra Meralco Bolts. Alright, pinag-usapan pala ito
pinag-usapan
kanina.
namin yun, oh.
The Who ang player of the game sa laban ng Converge Fiber Xers kontra Meralco Bolts.
Nakikinig ba kayo? Pinag-uusapan namin yan. At lagay ang inyong sagot down below using the hashtag BasketPinas. You have a chance to win 1,000 peso voucher that you can be using for our next Predixie. And it's gonna be TNT versus Northport. Sino ang boboto natin dito? Sino mauna ngayon?
Oh, yeah.
Ako na
It's
ulit.
Nico's
turn again.
Feel ko Northport na tumara. Kasi ito diba kanina puro TNT tayo? And I think I've been choosing TNT a while ago. The fact na if they won their games, past 2 or last one na discuss natin, they could be sitting pretty at number 1. Hence, they could be resting players at this point. This could be their last, I think this is their last regular season game, no? Oo nga, ito na yung last regular season game nila. And when they're well rested, they might play players who don't usually play. You gotta rest the guys for the playoffs, so the games that matter. So I feel like makakasilat dito ang Northport because just of the fact na TNT has to rest, they're an old team, aminin natin yun. They don't have much young guys. They have to preserve their health. Baka may mangyari pa before the game or after the game or during the game. And maybe we see another Arvin Tolentino 30-40 pointer spread right there, or with a William Navarro backing him up. So I don't know, I just feel great with Northport right now. I feel great with the Northport plus and maybe the spread, which could be at times 3.10, 3.15, whatever. Feel ko nandun yung like at least my guess during this episode.
I mean, talking about it now, I think I'm gonna differ. I'm thinking TNT is gonna win with this one. Given that Northport's idea of the import situation is still not fixed and they're gonna go up against one of the best imports currently in the conference, that's gonna be a problem, right? Because again, there's a lot of teams na nagpapalit-palit sila ng paulit-ulit ng imports just so they can match up against imports who play like guards. We've seen Jordan Adams being replaced from before na si Sheldon Mack yung nilagay. Sheldon Mack is a guard, pero he doesn't produce as much. Kaya binalik si Jordan Adams. But, right, isang laro lang pinalaro si Sheldon Mack. Pero, yeah, the reality is you can't really stop Rondae Hollis-Jefferson other than trying to outscore TNT. And he's right. There are some, facts about TNT already being old. In fact, they even rested Ray Nambatak and Kim Aurin during their previous matchup, yung kanilang recent na laban. Pero they still won against Magnolia even without those two combined. And Magnolia is a full force. You've seen that team struggle, and they still struggled against a powerhouse team such as TNT just because Rondae Hollis-Jefferson was there. And you said it yourself, that the way he changed the game compared to how TNT has been last conference to now really makes a big difference.
Ang Northport, di ba, fast-paced sila?
Yeah, they play fast.
Okay. So, TNT ako dito because TNT benefits when it's a fast-paced game. So, TNT, tsaka we don't know yung sa import ng Northport. Feeling ko talaga, no chemistry. Tsaka TNT has been really consistent. They are 7-1, 7 wins, 1 loss. They're a lot more consistent than Northport. So, TNT ako dito. Locked in. Kayo, right down below, who do you think? Press 1 kung feeling nyo TNT. Press 2 if you think it's gonna be Northport. Type it down below. Now, up next, NLEX versus Ginebra. Oh, sino pipili dito?
I think ako na. I gotta side with the NLEX Road Warriors. Si Hans kasi pinili niya yung NLEX kanina. I just realized, never ko pa ata napipili ang NLEX sa mga past episodes natin. Let me know, guys, kung pwede nyo man comment if I did pick NLEX before.
The only time was out-of-town game.
Oh, yung out of
Yung
town game.
kasi NLEX plays well kapag out of town.
Yun lang pala yung last.
Yes.
Pero ang tagal na nun, di ba? Like, 2 weeks ago. Anyway, NLEX ako dito. Kasi, feel ko yung Ginebra might be resting their players here because if I see a trend with Coach Tim, if nakaset na yung position nila sa standings when it comes to the playoffs, we're 2, we're 3, no betting game, he usually plays some of his bench players. So, hindi yung rotation na makikita natin dito sa Ginebra, there's a chance it could not be the same that what we have been used to seeing. So, with that, NLEX playing with the chip on their shoulder na, guys, we gotta win this one, especially kung matalo sila sa Phoenix. Or even if they win against Phoenix, they gotta end strong. They wanna enter the playoffs with a winning streak, at least 2. And to win against a Ginebra team, that's gonna be great for your confidence. And they did this last season. Ginebra was also their last opponent, and they won. And Ninoy, alam mo yung rin napansin ko? Sina Von Pesumal was playing in the end game. It's not the usual guys. I'm like, Von Pesumal, last 10 seconds of a game? So I feel like we might see that. I'm no disrespect to Von, I'm just saying the rotation we might see is different from the past games. So that's why I'm with NLEX here.
Si Justin Brownlee then played last.
Played less nung game na yun, nung
Yeah.
last conference. Kasi set na yung nila eh. Why risk getting your best player injured? So knowing that mindset, yan yung approach ko. I'm NLEX here.
Alright, Justin Brownlee, yes, he didn't play in the last game, but they won. So I'm gonna side with Ginebra on this one. Kasi Nico is right. There's probably a tendency that these players are not really gonna have a lot of time. And talking about the starting 5 maybe, Von Pesumal and even Raymond Aguilar is gonna get time. But that's their time. That's their opportunity to actually showcase what they can do. Because for the longest time, it's always been who? Like, Scotty Thompson has always been the other dudes. Nard Pinto. But maybe for the other guys who are like not really used to being exposed to these kinds of games, baka ito na yung oras nila na parang, coach, sa darating na playoffs, this is the reason why you have to put me in. In certain situations na parang
proving game
na
nila.
parang ito yung proving game nila na going up against NLEX who's like hungry to get a win kasi medyo delix nga yung playoff spot nila. It's gonna be up to Ginebra na parang sirain yung hopes and dreams ng NLEX for the playoffs, and that's really gonna hurt, or that would even boost the morale of the players coming in from Ginebra na parang okay, especially with the starting 5 na parang okay, we really have a good team. We can go deep into the playoffs, especially if guys like, if guys like Raymond Aguilar, if guys like Von Pesumal could come in there and score like double digits. That's really gonna help the team moving forward, not only in the playoffs, but also in the next conferences moving forward.
Okay, ako naman, NLEX got destroyed last time versus Ginebra. So feeling ko, it's gonna be repeated this time. I don't think NLEX can handle.
Still, si Muna tatambak pa rin.
Well, maybe it could be close.
Okay.
Pero I don't think NLEX has the firepower to beat
Fair naman.
Ginebra.
Valid,
So, Ginebra ako dito. What about you guys? Type it down below. At you know what we're going to be doing right now because we want to know if you guys won the 1,000 peso voucher. So we're going to reveal the answer to our fast break question. So we're going to do a recap. We're going to go back to the first one and let's see if you guys got this right. Ito ang fast break question number 1. Papong!
Alright, the Who, ang player na may pinakamaraming rebound sa laban ng Rain or Shine Elasto Painters kontra NLEX Road Warriors. The first one is the Who, ang player na may pinakamaraming rebound sa laban ng Rain or Shine Elasto Painters kontra NLEX Road Warriors. Sino nga ba to?
At ang tamang sagot ay si Aaron Fuller with 25 rebounds. 25 rebounds. We were so
Nag-guess ni
amazed
Hansen
by
agad
this.
kanina eh. No? Ang bilis niya nag-gets nung kanina.
Sobrang,
Sabi ko,
eto, pinag-usapan natin to. We were like, wow, 25 rebounds. So I hope you guys got that right. Because you have a chance to win 1,000 peso voucher. Now we're gonna go to fast break question number 2. Here we go.
The second question is The Who, ang player na may pinakamataas na puntos sa laban ng Magnolia Hotshots kontra TNT Tropang Giga. We talked about this a while ago. The Who, ang player na may pinakamataas na puntos sa laban ng Magnolia Hotshots kontra TNT Tropang Giga. Mara, The Who.
And the right answer is... Ito ang tamang sagot kasi pinag-uusapan namin to every game. Shabazz Mohammed with 30 points! The import ang pinakamaraming puntos. And let's see how he's gonna perform next time. So if you got that right, you get a chance, you get a chance, you get a chance.
Equal chances for everybody.
Ito naman ang ating fast break question number 3. Your last chance. The Who.
Ang player of the game sa laban ng Converge Fiber Xers kontra Meralco Bolts. Again, The Who ang player of the game sa laban ng Converge Fiber Xers kontra Meralco Bolts. This was an upset.
Sino ang player of the game? Sino ang player of the game? And the answer is...
Boom.
Bam! Ang player of the game natin dyan ay si Alex Stockton. Ang tamang sagot. Alright, it's time to reveal. Kayo nga ba ang nanalo ng vouchers? Here we go. Congratulations! To everyone listed here, you are the winner for the 1,000 peso 1xBet voucher. So to claim your prize, all you have to do is DM us, PM us, and you will find out how to claim your prize. Itong mga vouchers na nakukuha nyo, pwede nyo nang gamitin for the credits, sa mga predictions na ginawa natin para magkaroon kayo ng chance to bet for your favorite teams. Congratulations once again. For every game that we have, we want you to be a part of it. So to be updated on the latest news, whatever is happening, make sure to follow us on our social Facebook, YouTube, and IG at Basket Pinas PH. It's right there at Basket Pinas PH. We're present again in Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. And if you have any other suggestions or what you want to see in the show, just let us know. We listen to you. At meron din tayong chance na bigyan kayo ng 12,000 peso voucher.
Yeah, and yung 12K welcome bonus natin para sa mga new account on 1xBet. Register na using our promo code BPINAS up to 12,000 welcome bonus. Grabe yan, no? Yung makakuha ng reward na ganyan. All caps lang, guys, ha? Message Basket Pinas page kung may question kayo and may sasagot agad dyan. If you guys want to place your bets on the upcoming PBA games, just go to 1xBet and use our promo code BPINAS. Again, BPINAS, all caps. And link is in the pinned comment section below.
Beat Pinas, beat Pinas, beat Pinas. What is it?
Beat
Pinas!
Pinas!
All caps. O, di ba, namimigay lang kami dito. Papang, 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 papang. Kasi we want you guys to participate. 12,000 peso voucher!
Okay, sumasali.
Gaganyan tayo. 12,000 peso voucher! Ang dami. Pati yung fast break natin. Pero ito, alam mo, we've had such a fun time with you here. We want to know, how do we stalk you?
How do we stalk
Stalk is
you?
the right word. That's the right word.
Wag naman stalk, but yes, I had a lot of fun, and you guys can have me, or you guys can have access to my socials. Not have access, but you can follow me at Galeria. That's on all platforms. I usually post a lot on TikTok. That's where I talk about things that are under the sun, whether it's basketball, whether it's esports, or practically some things na gusto nyo lang pag-usapan. Just leave a comment there, come say hi, and I am sure that you will be answered. 3 to 5 days business time.
3 to
Probably.
5 days. Actually, natutuwa ako. Pag pumunta kayo sa TikTok niya, ang ginagawa niya kasi yung naka-half,
Yeah.
pag-uusapan niya yung video na nasa taas, kung ano man yung mga nangyari, piplay niya yung video, tapos he's gonna commentate on it, kung ano man yung mga latest chika. Para siyang may sariling chika minute doon.
Yeah, because
So,
it's usually just a minute to a minute 30.
yung mga updates
Chika
nandoon. Oh, para siyang alam niyo ba, ito ba yung latest trade? Oh, nawala na, itong import na to. So, lagi tayong updated yan. I think, because I stalk you, sinimulan mo yan ng Olympics.
Yeah, I did. I think it was so fun because I was able to cover Olympics in my own way. And it's something that I think a lot of commentators really aspire to do in the future. So hopefully with the manifestations that are happening in like 4 years time, LA 2028 is a possibility. I don't know how, but it's somewhat way. There's still a long time. And also, you know, for other people who are there aspiring to.
And we love that. We love having updates. And you know, si Nico din, meron din siyang podcast.
Yes.
Maybe you guys can collaborate also. Tell us about your podcast.
Yeah, it's called the 6-Man Podcast, but you guys could search for it on YouTube. Just type Nico Rocha. So put on my name, then 6-Man Podcast. Buti naman, the algorithm shows my name and the podcast together. All about basketball, guys. Mga recap ng mga games that just happened. Could be the PBA, all the other leagues. Sometimes I interview players to get a perspective on if they had a bad game, they had a good game, or just to build hype. I was able to interview Felix Lemeti before. Actually, before he exploded right now. So, marami pa rin views. People are going back to that video na, wow, ganda ng timing to interview Felix Lemeti, knowing na wala pa siyang pinapakita at that point. That was a week before the season. So, nagkaka-traction pa rin siya, especially whenever Felix plays. So, check out my page on YouTube, TikTok, Nico Rocha. Same lang yung username ko for all.
And you know, people might actually go back to that also if you clip it now, kahit yung portion lang ng 1 minute, then repost it
Exactly,
again.
oo.
Yes, it works, it works. So let's check them out, let's support them, and keep supporting Basket Pinas PH on our social. Pero dito po nagtatapos ang ating Thursday show. We'll see you again next Monday, and we will have more Predictsy time with you guys. Once again, thank you for watching Basket Pinas Predicts, powered by 1xBet. Keep it good vibes, everybody, and see you next
See you
week.
guys.
Bye!